Bit of outro, man.
Open the window.
I'm live, man. G'day, team. How are we? I'll wait till everyone jumps on. Oh, not everyone, but mostly everyone. Hope everyone's well. I'll tag everyone. Chris is in it. Bryce. Andrew didn't make it this one. Caleb is. Josh is. Kaz is. Joshua Keys is. Got a mixture of people in here in this one. Did Shane get in this one? No. Yes, I did. Shane Marshall. Oh, sorry. Xander. Clinton. Still can't tag Matt. Mr. Squires. Can't forget Mr. Squires. That's it, I think. Bang. How are we? Let's show off what we've got tonight. Two box retail. And the one hobby. Let me reply to. I can't there. Sweet guys, let's jump into this. We've got a 3-boxer. Let's start off with a retail. I'll throw that one there. Take him off, take him off. Empty box. Good luck, guys. Let's have some fun. We've got, just to let you guys know, we do have more hobby on the way as well. So, League Heads, Corey Hosborough, Dylan Egan. Game Breakers, Mitchell Moses for the Eels, and Hudson Young, Luminous. Murray Talagi, League Heads for the Cows. Nikarima, Luminous Dolphins. Ben Trebojevic, Game Breakers, Sea Eagles, and Aero Luminous Sharks. Ray Stone, league heads for the Dolphins. Tino, Titans. Patrick Carrigan for the Bronx. And Valentine Holmes for the Dragons. Triumph Futawaka for the Titans. And Yasmin Clydesdale Knights. Jack Williams, league heads, Eels. Fisher Harris, Waz. Die cut Papalili for the Eels. And for the Eels as well is Luca Moretti. Tell me, guys, who's so far after, I think we've got 7 rounds that we've had. Who's your surprise packet? They're up there, playing well, and who's the ones that are disappointing that you didn't think they would disappoint with the team that they have? Martin for the Waz Game Breakers. Scott Drinkwater for the Cows. I think everyone probably starts saying Storm are the disappointments, but it's bloody good seeing Storm fucking go down. For the Knights, Jack Hetherington, Die Cut, and Dean Marinart for the Bronx. Oh, what a game, Broncos Tigers. Not because there's a Broncos, so I'm a Broncos supporter. Bang, Jack Wyden for the Rabbitohs, and Herbie Farnworth Dolphins. What a game! Like the amount of injuries Broncos had, and just the team that Benji has created at the Tigers. Wow, I'd love to be a Tigers supporter at the moment. The way they're playing. Isaiah Yo, league heads, Panthers, and is it Morgan Smithies, Luminous, Raiders. Brian Bang for the Panthers. And Leo Hopewadi, Sea Eagles. Oh. How did that change? Definitely not want to see that. Gotta love when the computer changes. It does what it wants. Back to normal programming. Game Breakers, Latrell Mitchell and Nico Hines, Luminous. Die cut for the Dogs, Max King, Cohen Hess, Cowboys. Time for a big hit. You reckon it's big? I reckon it's going to be a small hit. Moses Sully for the Dragons, league heads, and the Hammer Dolphins. Josh, I think it's going to be a small hit. Gladiators, Jacob Saifidi. These are very nice cards, these Gladiators. 329 of 599. Who had the Knights? Shane and Halasima for the Was. Halfway through box one. A lot of packs in these ones. Bang, Connor Watson for the Roosters and Jason Saab, Sea Eagles. Another bang, Jason Tomalolo for the Cowboys And Liam Martin, Panthers. Nakora for the Waz, League Heads. And Coruscant, Tigers. Canberra Raiders, Red Triumph. And Kickout, Luminous, Dogs. Game Breakers, Valentine Holmes, Dragons. Abbey Church, Eels. Connor Tracy for the Dogs, bang. And Alex Johnson, Rabbitohs. Scoring more tries, Alex Johnson. Game Breakers, Joseph Tarpany for the Raiders. And Asafa Solomana for the Storm. I haven't said Storm at all, eh? Storm's a hard team to get with cards. Tom Trebojevic out with another Hemi. League Heads for the Sea Eagles and Isabel Kelly for the Roosters. We're waiting on at least another Mercury. We've got to get a Mercury in this one. Sean Kepi for the Rabbitohs. Oops. And Jerome Luai, West Tigers. Dominic Young, League Heads, Knights, and Jamie Chapman, Titans. Bang, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck for the Waz, and Matt Burton, Bulldogs. Bulldogs are going down this week. Broncos again, the baby Bronx. Talking about the Broncos, Patrick Carrigan, League Heads, and Jack Wyden for the Rabbitohs. Not too far off finishing box one, guys. Game Breakers, Shaylee Bent, Titans, and Isaiah Iangi for the Eels. Is Isaiah Iangi injured or suspended because of that video? Oh, he's our Mercury for the Tigers. There you go, Matt Crowhurst, Api Coruscant, 110 of 450, and Ben Hunt. League Heads, Blake Brayley, Sharks, Gutho for the Dragons. 3 packs to go. Box one still. We've got Kafusi for the Sharks, die cut, and Dylan Brown, Knights, Luminous. Game Breakers, Lindsay Smith for the Panthers, and Isaiah Yo, Panthers, Luminous. Final pack. Box one of 3 that we're doing tonight. Nelson Asafa Solomana for the Storm, League Heads, and Spitzer Linyu in the Luminous. There we go. That's a box 1. Instant win next, yeah, you reckon? Box 2. Empty box. Let's do this. Mate, I'm dying for a golden treasure or an auto. I really am. We've been unlucky in the hobby. Starting off with Gladiators straight up for the Cowboys. There you go, Xander. First break. Well done. Congratulations. And welcome. 252 of 599. And Campbell Gillard for the Titans. Luminous. Xander's has been very eager to jump on and get a get this break going. As a five, you know, I want to be breaking every night if I can. Breaking's fun. Jerome Luai Bang for the Tigers. Murray Luminous. Thanks to Josh for guiding young Xander to our community. League heads, Connor Tracy Dogs and Will Penasini Eels. Love it when new people jump on and they get a hit. Die cut for the Rabbitohs, Peter Mamazelos for the Rabbitohs, yep, and James Tedesco. He played well on the weekend. They're talking about maybe he might be playing Origin. I wouldn't be putting him in Origin for New South Wales. Hudson Young and League Heads. And Max Plath, Luminous. Yeah, people have been I've been reading a lot of negativity on the instant wins. People have been, I know no one's talking negative here, but what are people's thoughts? Kyle Flanagan for the Dragons and Toga Tuki, West Tigers. Oh, is he a talented player? I know that he had training tonight. West Tigers Triumph and Luke Metcalf Luminous. Nice. Yeah, well, I guess it's with anything like these boxes. We've got to really have really shit stuff in there, and there's going to be some high stuff. Not everyone can obviously get the high end stuff, but yeah. Braden Trindle League Heads for the Sharks, and Nickel Kotstad Luminous was. I think the biggest one is where people have been really upset when they bought the card off someone for $300, and the person that got the $300 got more value than what the person paid for. I think that's the biggest disappointment what I'm seeing from the post. James Fisher Harris, Game Breakers, and Timiko for the Raiders. Brian To'o Bang for the Panthers and Jonah Pets Storm Luminous. Game Breakers Billy Smith, Roosters, Taruva, West Tigers. Die-cut, Lindsay Smith for the Panthers and Ben Trebojevic Sea Eagles. Alex Twal, West Tigers, League Heads, and Mitch Barnett, Warriors. He is coming to the Broncos. Don't know, still. His experience there, but I don't know. Is he going to be fit to play? Herbie Farmworth, Dolphins, Jesse Ramian, Sharks. And when I say fit, obviously he is fit. he wouldn't be playing that style of play. Playing a league like the NRL. But it's like, he's getting older. Is he going to be able to get the minutes in? Is he going to be lucky to make Broncos? So yeah, we'll see. Dominic Young, Knights, Bang, and Tom Starling, Raiders. There we go. For the doggies, there you go. Show them Mr. Gunda. Sui. Jacob Preston, 252 of 450. And Blaze Talagi, Luminous. I don't know if Sue is on. He usually does say hello. Game breakers, Olivia Higgins for the Knights and Jackson Purdue for the Cowboys. So, Josh, tell me, how good is Xander? Hammer, League Heads, Dolphins, and Jermaine McEwen, Knights. And if Xander's on, Xander, what team do you want to play for? Jaden Sua Bang, St. George, and Kurt Mann, Doggies. I've got a goddaughter that is a very talented footy player. I am going to be her personal manager. Game breakers, Kurt Mann for the Dogs, and Zali Hopkins, St. George. She does live on the Gold Coast. She ain't playing for the Titans. He's a good fella. Yeah, like I've had a few chats with him. Xavier Willison, League Heads, Broncos, and Sean Russell, Eels. Yeah, my niece just turned my goddaughter just turned 16 today, and she's already playing, I think, under 18s or under 21s. She's played for Samoa. She's playing for Queensland. Mate, you'll see her name soon as well, I think. James Tedesco, Triumph, and Salidia Tupanua, Dogs. All the best to Xander. Hopefully he makes a career out of it. Tom Trebojevic, League Heads, Seagulls, and Will Kennedy, Sharks. You gotta love seeing these young kids thriving, when they're good at sport. Brian Kelly, Titans, die cut, and Sanders, Raiders. Game breakers, we've got Will Kennedy, Sharks, and Casey McLean, Panthers. Oh, man. Katoni Stags, Bronx, Bang, and Jerome Hughes. League Heads, Jack Williams, Eels, and Asako for the Dolphins. Xander's on. What team are you going to play for, Xander? Or what's your favourite team? PC Broncos. Game breakers, Payne Huss and Brian Kelly, Titans. I can be your manager as well, mate. I only take a small fee. Small fee. Oh, Golden Triumph for the Titans, Tim. Tino. I'm not going to say his name because I hate saying his name. The Cowboys. Oh, God. It's okay. I forgive you. Tino Gold Triumph, 25 of 80. Going to Tim. Cameron Munster Luminous. Tino Gold. Boom, exactly, my friend. We needed something to save us, and that saved us big time for this break. Tino Gold Triumph. Is that an omen for the hobby box? Dominic Young Knights. Salmon for the dogs. Jai Gray, Bunnies, Bateman, Cowboys. These are just fillers now. Cameron Munster, Storm Game Breakers, Sam Walker, Luminous. Three packs to go of box 2, and then we're going to jump into the hobby. Can we go big in the hobby? League Heads, Olakamanu for the Storm, and Paseka, Sea Eagles. Die cut, Will Penasini, Eels, and Stone Street, Sharks. Nice, love it. Love it. Game Breakers, Ruben Cotter for the Cows and Lemalelu for the Dolphins. One thing I can say to you, Tim, you've brought up a really good kid. He messaged me, and I can tell you one thing. He's a very, very good kid. You've done well, mate. He nearly put a tear to my eye what he wrote to me. Might be funny or big, small for some people. For me, when you see a little kid write that, is yeah, mate, you've done well. Try Let's do this. Hobby. Empty box. Let's take the bloody foam crap out. Bang. Actually, I'll quickly put these ones away. Let's do it, guys. Good luck. Let's get some big hits in this one. Hudson Young. 671 of 725. Yeah, man, he's a good, very good kid. Lil Y for the Tigers, 666 of 725. And a Herbie Farmworth. We got that. That's a Mercury, Silver Mercury, I think, or Sterling. 73 of 95. I think I know who that goes to. Yes, it is. It goes to Joshy. Do we get at least one helicopter out of that one? Let's put him up there. That's a nice one. If I do get an order, I am putting to the side. It's going to be the final card that I'm going to reveal. Jamie Chapman. Loop to loop. For the Titans, 66 of 725. And Fainu for the West Tigers, 47 of 185. Got a Luminous for the Dogs, Matt Burton, 403 of 725. And Fletcher Sharp, Newcastle Knights, golden die cut. 133 of 250. Jack Whiten for the Bunnies, 616 of 725. 666 has been the number 6. It's been a regular one out of this box. Isaiah Ayongi for the Eels, 332 of 725. And Lachlan Ilias, golden die cut, 154 of 250 for the Dragons. Herbie Farmworth for 15 of 725, Dolphins. Ooh, 6-6. Okay. Xavier Coates, 470 of 725 for the Storm. And Bronson Cherry, 241 of 250 for the Dogs. Jareem Buller, Tigers, 399 of 725. And Graham, 183 of 185 for the Bunnies. Is that a hint as well, Josh, to let us know when your birthday is so we can do something for you? Ruben Cotter for the Cows, 149 of 725. And Adam Reynolds, golden die cut, 78 of 250. Broncos. Campbell Graham, Bunnies, 648 of 725. Golden Luminous. Ben Hunt for the Broncos, 594 of 725. And a Jerome Luai playmaker for the Tigers, 29 of 110 gunner, that Matt Crowhurst. Gutho, 10 of 725. And Khan Pereira for the Titans, 234 of 250. I think Khan Pereira plays for what's it called, the Warriors now, doesn't he? Bloody played awesome on the weekend. Dylan Brown, 59 of 725. And Ryan Pappenhausen, etched, 24 of 185 for the Storm. I watched a podcast the other day. I think you're saying possibility he won't be coming back to the NRL. Isaiah Yo for the Panthers, 241 of 725. I think never say never. Spencer Linu, 203 of 725. And Brendan Smith, golden die cut for the Bunnies, 56 of 250. 2 packs to go. We need a golden gladiator to come out. Whoa! I'm leaving that. Whoa! We have a SIG. Let's get this one out first. Dylan Egan for the Dragons, 433 of 725. Luciano Leilua, Golden Gladiators for the Dragons, 4 of 140. Let's put that up on the board. We have a SIG. Whoa. Yeah. We have a SIG. Let's... Abbey Church, Eels. I'm going to flip it this way so we don't see it. 627 of 725. It's a 4 of 50. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready, Josh? Dolphins! Bang! There you go, mate. 6-6. What's an omen? Dolphins signature redemption. What a way to finish off the break. Bryce just jumps in and is like, bro, the helicopter's coming out. Bang. 4 of 50. Dolphins triumph signature redemption. Bang. That's what we love. That's what I fucking love, guys. I love when something like this comes out, and I know, Joshy is a diehard Dolphin supporter. I know that there's a lot more on there. I know there's Matt Crowhurst. I know that Bryce loves his Dolphins as well. But congratulations, guys. Not a way to finish it off. We've got the Tino Gold. We've got the Dolphins signature redemption. Congratulations to the hitters. Like always, guys, we've got more to come through. And that one, I can tell you now, that was one box I bought at a show a couple of weeks ago. So it's not from the case that we had. That is not from the case that we had. I just went, I'm going to go pull that one. I need some luck. So that was one that I bought from someone at a show. So jump in, guys. We can get another one. There's always a chance that we can be hitting heaps. So get in there. I'll put up another break. It won't be tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, jump in, guys. I appreciate you all. Thanks for jumping in. See you in the next break. Congrats again to the hitters. What a fucking card. Congrats, Josh. And congrats to Tim as well for that golden triumph. Talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.